I'm Janet.
I'm Rani.
Okay, this is the real talk with the soul sister.
Yeah.
Okay, hari ini kita punya topik about manifesting. Apa arti manifest? Kalau dalam bahasa Melayu ialah menjelma, dia bilang lah. Okay.
Really? Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Menjelma. So manifest. Okay. Ini topik yang sangat interesting. Manifest. Semua orang suka betul mau manifest, tapi ada yang susah mau dapat macam mana mau manifest kan. So kalau untuk saya, kalau kau mau manifest sesuatu ni kan, kau mau ada yang itu hati kau punya perasaan yang ada joyful, abundance, yang welcome, yang kau happy sentiasa. Jadi barulah kan kau akan dapat itu sesuatu. So sometimes saya visualize certain thing, macam okay, let's say saya bilang saya mau ini rumah, saya bilang. So saya visual dia dari luar, saya imagine dia, saya mau begitu. Okay, sampai sana lah. Jadi saya dapat begitu. So itu salah satu dia. And then the other cara ialah saya catat. Okay, 20 tahun lalu saya buat catatan saya untuk memanifest beberapa hasrat saya lah. So di dalam sana mostly yang besar-besar punya saya dapat manifest begitu. What do you think about manifest? Macam maksud saya manifest dia pun LOA juga kan, law of attractions. Jadi law of attraction. Hey, lama LOA lah paling senang.
Yeah.
Law lagi, law of attraction. Okay. Actually sentiasa main peranan dalam kehidupan seharian kita ini, law of attractions. Jadi jadi ada yang selalu inform, saya selalu manifest ini tapi saya tidak dapat begitu. Saya selalu guna law of attraction mau manifest macam ini tapi saya tidak dapat. Coba kau jawab macam mana untuk bagi orang-orang yang begitu.
Okay. This is what I teach in the law of attraction group. Firstly, manifest everything that you see. Apa yang saya cakap semua ni kan, kamu semua boleh jumpa pada YouTube. You see that they say law of attraction is vibration. Okay, understanding energy. So you look at YouTube and then you're doing the exercises, tapi kau masih lagi tidak dapat. That's law of attraction 1.0. Okay, the very basic law of attraction. Apa yang kau nampak, if whatever you want, you think about it, you write down about it, you put a picture, you imagine that you already have it. Okay, that's what you have been doing. You imagine what you've already. You imagine that you already have it. So what does the feeling give you? It gives you most feeling that we desire to have is freedom. Let's just say I wish to have money because it gives you freedom. I wish to have a big house because it gives me freedom from this small house yang sempit. So the bottom line is you want to be free, and universe works like this. Even though you think that you being free is only through one thing, like only this can make you free, only that can make you free. Kau punya pikiran terlampau sempit. Yeah. Okay, you can be free. Ada banyak cabang dia sebenarnya, but you don't see it. But universe sees it. Universe knows it. So when something doesn't happen the way you want, it doesn't mean that kau tidak akan dapat. It just means that universe is directing you to a new path that to make you want that, to make you get that, which is freedom. And it doesn't have to be melalui apa yang kau ingat kau akan dapat melalui barang ini. Okay, so important. 3 things you have to understand. Manifesting happens, you have to believe. If you don't believe, walaupun kau buat itu affirmation semua, I'm gonna get it, but in deep down in your heart, you know you don't believe that you're gonna get it, and you're not going to get it. You're not. That is number 1. Kau tidak akan dapat. If you want to manifest something, you have to truly believe that you are going to get it. There's no doubt. It's law. It has to happen. It's law. Kalau kau cakap I'm this, I affirm I'm this, but deep down inside you know that you're not, it's not going to happen. So you have to genuinely believe. Second, belief is also your faith. Your faith in the universe, your trust in the universe. So most people, they don't have faith. When they don't have faith, they feel unsafe. It means that they're feeling unsafe in their environment. They're feeling unsafe. They don't know if they have enough. That is feeling unsafe. And when you feel unsafe, it's very hard to manifest. It's very hard to really truly believe that you can be successful, or you can get that thing that you want. Some people are born with positive mind. Okay, it depends on their numbers and their birth date. It depends also the way they were brought up. So walaupun diorang down, tapi diorang dapat bangun sendiri. Okay, and the third one is vibration. Apa itu vibration? Vibration itu getaran. Dalam badan kita ada getaran. Getaran apa? First, getaran itu yang akan menarik apa-apa yang datang sama kamu. What is the getaran? Firstly is the numbers, the calculation in your birth date that you were born with. You have that getaran. Secondly is your trauma. Your trauma that you have inherited, the trauma that you have obtained firsthand, itu ada getaran. So if you have that trauma, you're going to attract benda yang sama. Okay? Itu adalah getaran. And the third one, your emotion. Your emotions have vibration. I always say this. Your emotions have vibration. If you are happy, you attract better. If you are sad, susah sikit kamu attract. So how do you go from sadness to happiness? Just like that. It's not possible. It's not possible. So those of you who are trying to do this affirmation and saying that I'm always happy, I'm thinking positive, but you know deep in your heart you're still sad. That's not gonna happen. You have to be genuinely happy. So being sad to happy in 1 second is a big jump. You cannot do that. It's not possible. So you have to do it gradually. This is what I teach in the LOA group. You have to do things gradually. When you're sad, let's just say you're sad and you have no confidence. You have no self-confidence. Susah kamu attract, manifest what you want. You start small. Okay, you start manifesting from small things. Just like for one sale. Okay, as small as you can. Just start to desire for one sale saja, one sale. And then once you got that sale, and then you set another target, 2 sales or 10 sales. Makin lama you succeed, all those success, they akan accumulate all the self-confidence. The self-confidence will grow slowly and slowly and slowly, and then your sense of belief in yourself will also gradually go up. The more you believe in yourself, the more you will attract benda tu laju. So you have to believe. You must believe. If you say, I want to manifest this one, and then you have that doubt, it cancels it. It will cancel it on the spot.
So it means that you must not have fear.
Yes,
Okay?
you be fearless. Boldness and fearless.
Yes. Yeah. Jadi itu salah satu dia lah kan. But I believe that kalau kau takut, bila kau rasa takut, kau sama kau mau betul itu barang, tapi kau punya niat itu tidak, orang bilang apa nih, tidak pure kah, tidak ada dia punya intuition, dia tidak berapa kan, memang kau susah mau dapat sebab kau mau ini barang bukan daripada hasil yang maksudnya memang bukan kau punya lah, memang kau tidak dapat lah macam tu bah. Tapi bila kalau kau ada tuh perasaan yang okay, kau mau ini, kau memang akan dapat dan kau boleh dapat dan kau percaya kau akan dapat, kau dapat begitu kan. So yeah, most likely manifesting begitu cara dia lah, kau mau affirm dia juga.
So just now what I said was Law of Attraction 2.0. Law of Attraction 3.0 is when you know that you don't need anything and you're already happy. You know that all you need is you already master your mind, you master your emotions, and you don't have the need to want anything. You know what you want, you can get, but you don't need it. But if you say you want, you will get, but actually you don't need it. It's because you're already happy with yourself.
Yes.
So that means this is what we call automatic. It's like Law of Attraction 1.0. We do it. We're practicing. We're forcing. We're trying to attract. Okay. Law of Attraction 2.0. We're already doing it. okay, we're getting there. Kita masih lagi we're gaining our confidence. We've already noticed and know the power of law of attraction. Okay, law of attraction 3.0. There's no more practicing. There's no more trying to get. Okay, you command it and it will come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that is very, yeah, that is true, because now I'm a like that, the level 3 punya. Okay, because I don't need like I want to manifest this so hard begitu. Tapi I know that things what I want I will get begitu. So it's like memang betul yang kau rasa kau tidak perlu, you already happy don't have this macam tu Pak. So yeah, I'm happy with whatever I have now. What I want I will get macam tu. So I'm very thankful for the universe lah. Okay, and then how about what else we can talk about manifest? Okay, ada satu macam ada soalan
Yeah.
like people always ask how to manifest money. Okay, can you talk about manifesting money?
Okay, that's my favorite topic too. But before that, I just want to say, macam how can we become a better manifester? How can we become a magnet? Firstly, macam saya cakap, when you command something, it's because you've already mastered your mind, your emotion. So what can you do to make that stronger? Number one thing is you have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself. Take care of what you eat. Take care of what you put in your body. Take care how you let people treat you. You have to be authentic. And you have to express. If you're not happy with something, just express it. Don't turn it inwards. Don't keep quiet and turn it inwards. That creates a lot of negative vibration that can manifest into an ailment in the long run. So whatever you do, the number one thing to become a strong magnet that pulls you, that if you command something to come, it will come. You have to take care of yourself, number one. Itu nomor satu. Take care of yourself. That's number one. Because when you take care of yourself, you suddenly have all the confidence. Itu akan datang secara automatic. Good luck. If you want luck, you want fortune, you want all this money, you have to take care of yourself.
Yeah, betul.
You have to take care of yourself.
Okay.
You can attract money and all that, but if you see people who are yang rakus macam tu, they don't have a good kesihatan yang baik. Okay? Diorang tidak kesihatan yang baik. I have talked about it in my law of attraction group, where someone who doesn't desire much, but they can get a lot of things that actually they can manifest a lot of things by being good. And a person who is bad, they can also manifest a lot of things by being bad, by stepping over other people. So you can attract wealth both ways, but one is happy and another person is not happy. They're trying to avoid pain by stepping on other people. Okay, we were talking about money.
Yes.
How do we attract money? Okay, macam saya cakap, we go with our emotions. What do you want? Why do you want the money? Firstly, because I want freedom. Dulu saya, when I just started, I didn't have a good money background. Saya ada credit card, utang credit card, keluar masuk kot sebab kedai yang kami share dengan saya punya business partner tidak jadi, house loan, car loan, I have all that. Tapi I stopped being a graphic designer. Saya sudah resign. But macam mana saya boleh manifest myself supaya saya dapat bayar semua? Yang paling penting, I forgot another point in the law of attraction 2.0 is you have to take responsibility for your life. Take responsibility for your life. You have to live your life with integrity. Kalau kau ada hutang, bayar hutang tu. People who do not manifest well are people who are like this. Saya tidak dapat buat ini sebab government macam ni. Saya tidak dapat begini because dia macam ni sama saya. Saya tidak dapat buat macam ni because somebody is stopping me. It's always somebody's fault.
It's too much complaining lah.
You are in victim mindset. So a person in a victim mindset, kau tidak dapat manifest. You're a bad manifester.
Yes.
You're a bad manifester. We manifest things every day. You know, like if we're hungry, more order food panda, and it comes. That's manifesting. You know, at the paling basic. So we are manifesting, whether it's good or bad. We're manifesting. So we want to manifest things like money. So money makes me feel safe. Bila kita tiada duit, kita tidak rasa safe, and we also feel we don't trust in the universe. We're scared that tiba-tiba ada orang datang tok minta hutang, minta bayar hutang, kita takut. So what I had to do things manually. When I think of money, saya akan rasa takut. So what is my association with wealth? When I have money, I have fear. So you have to disconnect that. Kalau tidak, dia akan berjalan. So what I did was, I saved my money. I mean, saving is the only way that you can get out of this fear. Kita jangan save terus 1 bulan 500. Kita belum mampu. Kita save 1 bulan 50 ringgit dulu atau 10 ringgit. Saya dulu kan 1 bulan tuh 200 ringgit saving, 200 ringgit pun tiada. Saya punya duit kan hujung bulan mesti kosong. Tinggal 2 ringgit, 3 ringgit saja dalam saya punya wallet. Tiada saving, susah mau saving. So what you do is you save paling sikit, the smallest amount, even if it's 10 ringgit a month, you start there. Because I didn't have 10 ringgit at the end of the month. I had 2 or 3 ringgit. So when I save that 10 ringgit, walaupun dia kecil, at least it's more than 2 or 3 bucks a month. So you start gradually. The next month you put away 10 ringgit. Now you have 20 ringgit. Even though it's a small amount, it's better than having nothing at all every month. Then the next 30, 40, 50, and then your money level is getting higher and higher. So my money level that time, bila saya tinggal 2-3 ringgit, saya punya money level is only 2-3 ringgit. Itu money level saya. So it means no matter how much you give me 1,000 ringgit. At the end of the month, tinggal 2-3 ringgit juga. So that means that is where your level of money is at. Okay, so we want to increase that. We want to increase our money level. Hujung bulan kita ada 1,000. We want to have that mentality. So how do we do that? Macam saya cakap tadi, slowly you build the savings. Bila kau ada duit lebih, save banyak sikit. And then ada satu kali saya punya duit 200 sudah. I know it's not much now, but bagi saya masa tu kan saya tidak pernah ada 200 saving tau, tidak pernah. And it was an achievement for me. I felt like, wow, if I can get 200, saya boleh dapat lebih banyak. Saya boleh buat lagi banyak. And it takes patience. Memang it takes patience. Jadi kamu yang terus mau kasih masuk 500 satu bulan yang lepas tu kasih keluar balik, there's no patience. Itu tidak patient, itu sudah tamak. Kamu cepat want to see the money grow. It's not like that.
There is no shortcut, okay?
There's no shortcuts
to manifest things, to get what you want.
Yeah, it's all gradual. So once that money 200 dia raise sampai saya boleh bayar kawin saya sendiri. I mean my side, of course my side. Kan mak lelaki ada perempuan. So saya bayar saya punya kawin sendiri, and that is an achievement for me. That was a big achievement for me because that never happened before. So of course dia akan build kau punya confidence. So you start there. Start small. That's my story. So how about your story?
Ya, semua yang apa si Rani cakap tu memang is very true. Okay, manifesting. Jadi kalau saya punya side pula, saya selalu saya suka buat eksperimen tentang diri saya pasal manifesting. Jadi bila kalau saya buat, okay, let's say lah, saya mau timbul tu kata ni manifesting. Okay, saya cuba sesuatu. Mungkin saya mau ada sales hari ni, saya mau ada sales hari ni. Jadi saya manifest, saya bilang betul kan ya, macam tu. Saya mau tengok, saya mau testing. So, saya tidak dapat. It's because saya tidak percaya. So, saya macam diri saya kan macam yang mau testing saja, yang betul kah tidak ni macam tu. Sebab kau tidak percaya, jadi itu benda dia tidak datang begitu. Tapi and then the other things, jadi bila saya buat satu eksperimen lagi, okay, ni kali saya betul-betul saya mau ada sales, okay, jadi saya post sesuatu. So saya post and then yang betul-betul saya mau lah, at least satu barang pun cukup lah begitu, and then saya dapat lebih banyak begitu. So okay, jadi itu intuition tuh yang paling penting lah. Kau mau yang kau betul-betul kau bermaksud dia, yang kau mean like you want sales, tapi bukan kau want sales because of kau desperate, tapi you want people to apalah, to like your your handmade macam tu contoh dia. So saya dapat. Okay, another way ialah okay, tahun lalu 2020 saya buat satu manifesting yang paling besar punya. Okay, jadi saya try to list down dia, and then bila saya sudah dapat tu barang semua, ini tahun saya pergi buka balik si tahun lalu punya yang saya jot down lah. Saya tengok, saya bilang ada pula saya minta ini yang saya mau, few things yang saya mau, especially yang those big things like saya mau.
Saya pun ada juga. Bila
mau,
kau baca tuliskan yang macam wah sudah dapat semua.
Yes betul. Jadi kan like okay, saya bilang saya mau dapat loan, saya bilang untuk kasih grow up ini company punya business. Okay, and then saya dapat ini tahun. And then after that saya bilang saya mau beli tablet. Saya bilang saya beli Android phone, tablet lah, laptop begitu. And then saya dapat begitu. Saya excited, saya happy, tapi saya tahu yang saya memang boleh dapat punya.
Yeah, see what happens when you're excited and you know you can get, terus then that itu momentum will keep going.
Yes.
I keep getting stuff. That's what happens when you keep getting stuff. You're gonna keep getting stuff. You're excited about it. You know it's gonna happen.
And then
no doubt.
And then this year is a very big things because I achieved 3 big things in this achievement saya punya manifesting lah dalam ini tahun. A part of that, okay, because saya pun sudah tukar phone number juga, which is Sirani advice for me to change phone number
Aura.
Yeah. So most likely saya punya nombor is ada aura punya lah, ada aura duit, successful macam tu. So saya pun dia tahu kadang-kadang saya sama si Rani ni dia macam terlampau connection kami ni terlampau kuat. Okay, nombor rumah dia pun sama nombor rumah saya pun kan sama saja, cuma terbalik saja. Okay, jadi kadang-kadang kau tengok macam hari ini saya tiba-tiba saya bilang saya mau buat kuku. Okay, dia pun buat kuku dia, ada jual kuku dia. Saya bilang kami mau kasih, kami pun sama-sama pun tidak sangka padahal kami tidak pernah buat begini ni macam tu. So
kami sudah, it's because we're already connected.
Yeah, we both are connected since we started to kenal dari dulu, which is masih muda lagi. Okay, macam saya pun baru habis sekolah tu saya start kerja. So that's why. And then bila running start about this calculation, kira-kira punya ini off topic sikit daripada manifest punya. So ini excited sikit sebab bila dia kirakan itu numbering dia, that we are actually meant for each other. Yeah, to do this together and then do what other things together begitu. Sebab saya pun tidak tahu, but memang that is what the universe want lah, right? And then the vibrations yang we have, and then I like the energy that she have begitu. So we always macam bila kalau kami punya energy bergumpul kan, powerful tau. Powerful tau.
Yep.
Yeah, so I believe in that. I always believe in that. Saya tak tahu macam nama kasar, tapi that is what I really feel. I'm sure every one of you yang sama dia ambil MAT punya kelas kah, numerology kah, atau tu semua tu what else? Numerology, MAT sessions, what else? Whoever yang dekat sama dia lah kan, we always feel very good energy sama dia, and then giving.
Thank you.
Yes, yeah. I know that because I feel that and I know that. Sebab kenapa? Every time bila ada apa-apa, we always share, and then she always say something yang it's not always that you want to hear, tapi it's the fact lah. Okay, so it's up to you whether kamu terima atau tidak. Jadi saya rasa memang most of you yang kenal dia, ambil advice sama dia atau ambil whatever classes kah, we always feel something good. And then I know that all of you akan rasa macam bila kau sentiasa cari dia, you will feel the high vibration also towards you yourself. Dia bagi kau macam tu. So here we both together di sini, we will give you a good energy and higher vibration to whatever things that you want to manifest. Okay?
Yes.
So yeah,
And also, kalau if you notice those people who are good manifestors, apa saja diorang cakap terus benda tu datang. So kenapa kalau orang macam tu, orang akan cari this kind of people, ask them to bless. It's because diorang punya powerful manifestation.
And then
Okay.
one thing, okay. So when we started off this, okay, and then I have few friends come to me lah, okay, asking for a
Advice?
prayer and
Okay.
advice and thoughts begitu. Because when you have a pure intention, pure heart, and then very very good positive things kan, people want you to like pray or something for them lah. So they believe in you, they macam ask for you lah, something macam tu. So I feel so happy also when people ask me, and then macam let's say lah, okay, like one of my friend juga yang dia pernah cari saya, pandai cari saya begitu. Oh, I just saw you, dia bilang your video macam the weight running, dia bilang so next month saya beranak, dia bilang, jadi I hope you pray for me. So I said, oh yeah, saya bilang, jadi most of them people, I always put them in my thoughts, give them some sense. So I have my own macam saya punya sendiri cara saya how to put them in my thoughts lah, to give them a good energy, and then everything goes well macam tu. Yeah.
Okay, last. Kalau kamu tahu kenapa, why does somebody macam, okay, we're still in the topic of money. So you have this question, kenapa saya punya duit kurang? Why is my money not that good? Kenapa saya banyak hutang? So ada punya reason. Most of the time, we have to look at your birthday. Okay, there's certain numbers like 67 or 74 or 31 or 71. These kind of numbers, if you have that in your birthday, itu kita kena hati-hati sikit. Okay, sebab dikhawatir it contributes to your money energy, your money energy. So there are ways that we can avoid that supaya kau punya money flow is good. Secondly, is your money, your financial energy is in your birthday. If you know that, you can use that knowledge untuk align with it, so you get abundance more. Second is you don't take care of yourself. You don't take care of yourself. You don't take care of your well-being. Your personal boundaries are really, really poor. Itu akan when I say poor personal boundaries, it's not only you let people overstep your boundaries, you are also overstepping boundaries. Macam peraturan bank, kau tidak peduli, kau langgar saja. We have to follow the rules.
Yes.
Just like universe has rules, we have to follow the rules of the earth. Okay, so that's why you always run into court cases, you always run into police or bad saja, negative saja, and then banyak duit kamu kasih keluar. You
Yes,
have to follow
yes.
the rules. Okay, and then and poor personal boundaries, and if you always sacrifice yourself. Macam I said kan tadi, kau mesti jaga kau punya diri. And when you sacrifice yourself, when you give too much to other people, you don't have for yourself. So it's not like if I give to someone, I'm gonna be blessed. Okay? It's not like that. Universe doesn't work like that. If you sacrifice yourself to someone, universe is gonna put you behind. Because you are putting yourself behind. So universe sees, oh, that's what she wants. So I'm gonna put you behind too. So we have to change our mentality. Of self-sacrifice. Okay, when we self-sacrifice, we need to put ourselves first, and then we are in a better position to give.
Yes.
And then your abundance flow, dia akan lurus, dia akan datang. And one more thing yang saya pernah cakap, you have to learn to receive. Okay, if you don't know how to receive, you don't even know how to receive a good comment. It's quite hard for universe to give to you because it doesn't have an outlet for you to take. So kita kena ready untuk receive.
I think that's all for today.
Oh yeah. If you want to contact Janet, you can also go to my website. Go to Candid Conversations, ada button dia tuh, Candid Conversations with JJ and RRS. Ada saya link dia, so you can, if you need any advice, if you need any counseling, kamu boleh klik itu link untuk cari dia juga. Or you can go to our website www.janetjoker.com.
Yeah. And also, kalau setnya tempat, you can also click look for Rani. Also, we'll talk with the Soul Sister in my website www.janetjoker.com. Ada juga link untuk Ratna Soul. So you can just click the link and then directly dia punya link. So she do a lot of things. Okay. So I think today's our topic for manifest it's end.
Yes.
Tapi there's actually banyak lagi. We will talk about this next ada topik lagi. So
Yeah. If you have any topics,
Yes.
you can just message me or message Janet what you want to talk
Yeah.
about, what you'd like to hear.
and then yeah, we thank you everyone
Thank
for
you.
supporting. Bye.
Bye.